Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you're all well. Time to do another account review. I had planned a couple other different videos, but honestly I didn't really want to do those, and these are fun and you guys seem to like them, so I thought we'd do another one. Thank you for everyone who kind of submitted their account to get reviewed. I've definitely got you guys on a list, and I will definitely get to you, I promise. There's just a few of you, and I wanted to kind of try and spread these out with other content as well, so it's not just purely account reviews as much as you guys seem to like them and I enjoy doing them. I want to have a bit of a balance. So, as you can see, this is Gat Zeros, or Gatto as I've come to know him and come to call him. So this is his account. Thanks for lending me your account, my man. And I also just want to shout him out. We're still early days in the channel, but he's pretty much been around since day one and always been super supportive and been active in the Discord and active on YouTube and comments and liking and all that kind of stuff, and was an early subscriber. So just want to say thanks, my man. You're definitely appreciated, and glad to have you in the community. So I'm going to try and have a bit more structure to this one than I did the last one. I kind of... Apologies to Mummy Diva. I kind of ended up rambling a little bit, so I'm going to try and break it down into segments, so we have a bit more structure. So what I'm basically going to do is we've obviously got to do the fit check for everyone, of course. Then we'll probably run into his items and his quests and how he's going with that, and like his Fort Solgris and his clears and stuff like that. And then we'll run into his heroes, and then we'll check his PvP and his probably his brawl team just based off his heroes, right? So first off, Barn looking fire. I love that jacket. Elizabeth and Escanor a bit plain. Merlin looking spicy. You've got to have that fit on Hawk, of course. Deanne, I think, just has the normal, just the normal outfit on. King looking sharp, and Gotha looking a bit standard and boring. So you know what, we'll give you like a 6 or 7 out of 10. Couple of fire outfits there, Gatto. Couple average ones, man. Cool. So straight away I can see that the man has done his campaign and his side Ragnarok quests. Still working through his daily tasks. I believe I've interrupted him. I went to record this before, and he logged in and kicked me out, which is, fair enough. It's his account, so sorry, my man. He does have these quests to do, which is the evolve. Oh, actually, you can complete this. Oh, you know what, man? I'll do your solid. I'll complete this for you here now. You evolved that Gotha, which is good, so we'll claim that. Nailed it. And now you've got to evolve him to UR, right? So these are definitely worth doing. These are something like I did pretty early on, and they're pretty easy. And you'll get some okay rewards. I think, what's this? Yeah, SSR pendant. This is SR pendants, and then this is another SSR pendant. So definitely worth doing. Doesn't take too much time, and if you've got the resources, clear those out. Again, that's slightly my OCD, but get those out of the way. Let's have a look at the rest of his quests. Like I said, he's still doing his dailies. He's done all his side tasks. Yep. Has he done all the five heart clears? Looks like he has. Good man. Yep, perfect. Okay, so he smashed through that. Well done. Let's check his Fort Solgris. Oh, few. Oh, hold on. Okay, only 3. Not too bad, not too bad. Don't forget to clear these guys, just like with Mummy Diva. Mummy Diva had 18, so a little bit worse than you, Gatto, man, but not too bad. So make sure you clear these. These have got full of, equipment engraving stones, hammers, etc., as I touched on in the last one. So definitely worth doing. Patrols, you should just basically, cool, ready to complete. So you just do those every day. Fort Solgris, let's have a look. Oh, hold up. 4 out of 10. Time limit dungeons. Alright, let's go there and we'll work our way up. Definitely want to do these. I can usually get about 30 of these Super Awakening coins every run, so you've got about 120, if not maybe 100 at least, sitting here ready to go that you can grab. You already have 41, so have a look at some of your heroes. But definitely worth doing, or if you need more anvils, you've only got 200 anvils, you can definitely do the anvil clear as well. So this is definitely worth it. And sorry guys, my throat's killing me at the moment. Sorry. So yeah, you got Sarah's Spire, which you can clear a little bit. That resets every few hours, so that's fine. That's fair enough. You've done this, good. And you've done all of these, and I presume you're working your way through this. So that's not too bad. But yeah, this is definitely something you want to jump onto and do the Fort Solgris clears for those time limit coins. Cool. Let's have, actually, no, before we jump into that. So that's not too bad. He's doing pretty solidly. He's getting through a lot of them. Yeah, that's not bad. Well, we would pay that. That's not too bad, Gato. Let's have a quick look at his festival stuff. Has he been doing all his festival stuff? Now, I will be real. I did check before. He has done his Hawk's Journey, which is good. So that's really nice. We just checked his Fort Solgris. He's done that, which is good. I presume he's getting his way through that. Oh, no. Yep. He's cleared it all. Easy. Nice. Done. Have you done everything on the... Yep, you've got everything on the boss. Nice. Man is clearing it, and he's working his way through this. Beautiful. Okay, so he knows what he's about, that's for sure. Gatto's definitely doing the work here, which is great to see. Let's have a look at his inventory. Let's have a look and see what he's got going on. So let's go to one use. Oh, okay. Oh, yep. Another Fort Cyrus coin, so definitely use that and then go clear your Fort Solgris. That'll give you SSR pendants and a whole bunch of stuff there, so definitely worth it. You don't really need to, but I suppose my OCD is just like open up all these and use all these tickets and stuff. If you're saving them for something, sure, but I would open all these up because I'm OCD. Same with the card pack. You definitely want to use these. This is definitely like, I can understand why maybe you're not using this. Maybe you want to get like 6 out of 6 and put them on a hero. That makes sense. Or like 6 equipment pieces to put on a hero, but these two you should definitely be using. This can definitely go on a hero that you're trying to level up, and this is full 15% gear, even though it's only R. It can definitely be worth doing, especially just for like box CC or a character's CC. So we'll get into heroes shortly to have a look at that, but yeah, definitely something I'd recommend doing is using this and using these on your heroes. I think I've still got a couple floating around myself, so I'm a little bit of a whatever you call it, not pot kettle black, but you guys know what I mean. Hypocrite, that's the word. But yeah, you should be using these for sure. Same thing with this. I think you mentioned to me you were doing some farming, so I presume you might have been doing some gold farming before. So you obviously want to sell these, but if you're farming gold, that's cool. Not a bad idea that you're farming gold. Your gold isn't low, but it's not super high, so yeah, definitely not a bad idea to be doing some gold farming. You're not starving for money though, not too bad. All right, I think that means we can jump into the fun stuff. Let's have a look. Alrighty, so 2.7 mil box CC, not bad. I know he's only just kind of started, so I'm definitely okay with that. Let's suss out his heroes and like where they're at in their process, and then we can start bullying him a little bit on the equipment. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to bully him. We're just gonna tell him what we recommend, right? Okay, so yes, obviously fantastic that he's got these up. Okay, he's built a demon team. Very nice, very nice. That'll serve him quite well. Keen to see the gear and the setup on those. Great for a Tamil link. That's not bad at all. Level 100, level 100. Love this. This is obviously great. This is interesting. This is Summer Deanne, right? Yeah, okay, so you've given her some gear. You've given her some, like, an outfit as well. She does look kind of adorable there. I'll definitely give you that. Definitely great for Belmont, OG Demon. I would probably have, like, maybe done, like, Brunhild or Freya first. But, yeah, like, that it was an interesting choice to go to 100 first. Like, you could probably get away with that one at level 90. So, when you guys are doing your accounts, just remember that, like, albeit a great hero... Wait, do you have a Holy Relic? No, I'm just imagining things. Sorry, don't mind me, guys. Just try and think of, like, how applicable that hero is and how valuable those resources are to you to sink into everything else, right? Because... like, this is a great hero to have, but like I'd maybe have like invested in Freya maybe before I had done Summer Deanne, right? Or, maybe Magelda before I'd done Summer Deanne or Gotha, right? So just when you're doing it, just have a think about, okay, how applicable is this hero and how much is this hero going to carry me through the game? I mean, to be fair, just thinking about it, you've done the whole storyline and the whole Ragnarok with just pretty much these heroes, which I don't know if that shows you guys all how overpowered these heroes at the top are. But that's awesome, man. So like, I suppose, you know, you don't really need to. Like, it's up to you to spend it on how you want. But like, personally, if I was doing this, I would have spent it on like maybe Brunhild or Freya or Miguelda first before I'd done some at the end. So that would be my only criticism here. I've got a whole interesting choice again to maybe get her to fully super awakened. I'm sure there's probably a reason behind that, rather than doing like the one or something like that. But I, again, probably wouldn't have done that. I would have done Brunhild, or I would have done Freya, or I would have done Miguelda, or I even would have done the one on mine, which is what I did. You kind of started at an interesting time because you pretty much started and you got Purgatory Melee and the one Escanor, which can pretty much hard carry you through the whole game. So that's very, very fortunate. But like, I would definitely recommend investing in Green Gotha. I know you've got Red Gotha a little bit higher up, but one of these two, like the rank up, is really key and really helpful. And yeah, so I definitely like Gotha for me as like a staple choice. I prefer Green Gotha just because his passive is a little bit more less temperamental, I suppose. So that's who I would go for myself. But either one of those is definitely a good choice. Some interesting picks for some Super Awakenings here. Good old Blue Arthur. Okay, if I was to give you, like, okay, obviously you want to leave Fraldrin where he is there. If I was to give you a couple of heroes that I'd recommend investing in, it would be Brawler Barn. I think he's the best backline unit pretty much in the game. I would do Chad King. I would do Gotha. And then I'd probably finish off Freya. So like, if that were my recommendations, they would definitely be a lot from your UR heroes. Let's have a look at your heroes that are still in SR. Okay, let's go from... Okay, yeah, cool. So you do have... I'm going to slightly sidetrack, but you do have this Liz. So this Liz you can use in the time limit dungeon that we were talking about before with those time keys. So you can just throw her in as a backline unit like that, and you'll be good to go. And you'll be able to do those farmings for those Super Awakening coins. I'd probably bring... You don't really need Scardy up just yet. I'd probably bring maybe Chandler. This Chandler's always good. It could also be part of your demon team. His disable's quite helpful. Again, I think I like Green Arthur. I think he's really strong just because of his passive. I definitely would recommend probably investing in him. And then you've got all your SR heroes. Okay, cool. So you're still semi early on in the game, which, you know, makes sense. But yeah, I definitely would recommend investing in Chad King, Brawler Barn, and then a couple of Gothas as we go up, right? Now, and obviously, like as you how many SSR pendants do you have? That's the worst one to pick, Daniel. Why would I pick that one? Let's have a look. Okay, 11. So you don't have a massive amount. Okay, that's fine. So with only 11, I would probably... I mean, you are using them, which is good. The one thing that I think I would probably... Oh, you've got to call out. He does look cool, doesn't he? He looks sick. I really like that Freya outfit. I'd be using these. And... Okay, so you've got a green Escanor and a red Liz dupe here. I've kind of covered a video on it where I'm like, you can either invest in dupes or, you know, you can save them and spend them. Where's your green Escanor? Wait, where's the goat of this game? Hold up. Oh, he's down here. Oh, that hurts. Okay, so we've got a little 1 ultimate levels. Let's have a look. Okay. So you can level him up, you can level him up. You can level these two up. You can level her up. Okay, I love this. You've just got like such a like level 1, level 1, level 1, and then it's just 5 out of 6, 6 out of 6 Escanor. Like, that's just great. You know exactly, and a 6 out of 6 Tamio. Wow. You've literally just, and a 4 out of 6. You're literally like, you know what? I know what heroes carry me through the game, and I'm just going to shove all my resources into them. And I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. I definitely recommend, like, these guys will carry you through most of the game for sure. But I suppose it depends on what your goals are next, right? And like what your plan is for the account. For you, I'd probably want to start working towards like a deer and a bird team, because I can 100% guess what your PvP teams look like. I'd be very interested to see what your brawl team looks like, because you've got a stacked first team, and then your third team's probably going to let you down a little bit, but I reckon I've got a strategy there for you, so we'll have a look at that. So yeah, I'd probably start thinking, okay, what do I want to do next? I want to start farming maybe holy relics. So you probably want to start building up a bird team, right? Whether it's Magelda, and then you know, use my OG, my favorite, Green Arthur, or whether you've unlocked everyone's uniques. That's good. Yeah, like whether you run like Freya, Brunhild, Magelda, the one, Pergmelli, whatever it is you do. So you can maybe start to look to build out your team a little bit more, because I know you've obviously synced all your resources into these guys, which is kind of what you want to do, I guess, but you can definitely improve your box CC pretty quickly. Do you have any... 0. Hold on. We're going to take a slight detour. We're going to go have a look at this, and we're going to see if he's got any resources to invest. No, he doesn't. Okay, so he has been using them as he goes. Good. Okay, yeah, so not bad. Okay, now this is the thing that I'm curious about, is equipment. Oh, no. Okay. This hurts to look at a little bit. Okay, let's start at the top. He did warn me his equipment was going to hurt to look at. Cool, you've got HP defense. Yeah, you've got the right rolls. You've got attack crit with the right rolls as well. This one needs a... Interesting. I would re-roll that, even though it's maxed. I kind of get what you're trying to do there, but you definitely want the attack over the crit damage, at least in my opinion. So maybe switch that around, my man. But up to you, of course. Okay, so he's working on his Zeldris. Again, I'd get rid of that. Palm that off. You don't care about crit damage. Zeldris isn't built for crit damage. You want him as max combat as you can, so you out CC the opponent, and you'll get that by getting attack. Yeah, so again, same with this. You want to re-roll this, right? This will help your overall. This will help your overall combat class. Okay, I think you're slowly doing it, but yeah, don't worry about like crit defense, crit resistance on heroes like this. Just go straight for CC, HP defense all the way. 15%, you gave him the 15%. Yeah, okay. I see you, Gato. I see you. 63k. I mean, you've got some... What do your outfits look like? Max. 61. Okay, you could probably level that up to you are. But you are doing this. Oofed. Okay, I see where you spend all your diamonds and your coins. Jeez. Okay. Ah, nice. And okay, you've got enough to. Yeah. Okay. All right. You've gone. You know what? I've got a PvP team, and this is how I do it. You can get him to max, and you could get them to max as well, or not max, but you could get that to UR as well. So I definitely see what you've been doing. Yeah, okay, you've sunk it all into like a PvP team. I see you, or like the carries of your units. That's okay. Okay, yeah, nice. You've given that. Cool. So this is what you should do with the R gear as well. So give it to someone to give them HP defense. Is definitely worth it, like you have done exactly with this with Deanne, right? Like this is not bad at all. And you've got attack. Again, these need kind of rerolls, right? You want to reroll these so you've got max attack, max HP. Like this will improve your overall CC for this hero for sure. I presume you've got a little bit, yeah. That's okay. Like 57k CC for Trader Melee is, and that's 4 out of 6. That's super respectable. But yeah, I'd recommend re-rolling a little bit of that, because you'll get a little bit of extra. You'll get extra stats out of that for sure, an extra combat class. Again, I think attack crit. I'd probably give this to someone else. Like Deanne is pretty much an HP defense kind of gal. She's designed to just basically be there as a supporting unit, especially this Deanne, right? Like she's designed to support OG Demonic Beast. So I'd switch that out for someone else and give her attack HP defense. cool. HP defense here. That's fine. What is... Okay. Oh, you don't have any equipment. Interesting. Okay, HP defense on her. Attack defense on Brunhild. Okay, so you're doing really well, man, on like the rest of the game in terms of like farming and getting stuff to where you need to be. It's a couple of things you could work on, but the main thing for you is equipment, right? You really need to sort your equipment out. It's gonna like massively, like insanely increase your overall account CC, box CC, right? So kind of like what I was saying with Diva, Mummy Diva, is you'd almost like pull all this off and start again. I get why you've done it for the moment, because you've got like no equipment actually. So you've got the UR gears, 620 equipped, and you've got 2 out of 200, yeah. So that's kind of... Okay, so this is the problem that we have then. So what you need to do is you need to farm some equipment sets, right, is highly what I'd recommend for you. So basically the ones you want to do are HP defense is probably the most popular or the most common one you want to do, and this will improve your box CC overall, and it'll actually give your heroes a lot extra, like for links and everything, it'll really improve them, right? So Freya, yes, should be attack crit. So I've done it, like as you guys know, and I think Gatto, I think you've seen it, I've done a video on like who to give what gear to. So like Deanne would want HP defense, Liz I'm happy with HP defense, Barn is attack crit damage, you know, Liz is probably attack defense, this is attack crit damage, this is HP defense. Like the idea is you basically want to get, this is attack, why is this attack crit damage? And this is what? This is 5, okay, I'm hoping that this was accidentally given to Gotha, and this should be up here on this barn, because like that's exactly basically the gear that barn needs. Okay, this is how not to gear someone, guys. Like this hurts. He did warn me, to be fair, and I don't want to crap on his account. It is a solid account for a beginner account. Like this is great investment in the top, but your box CC, I reckon, could go up easily over 3 mil if we just adjusted all of this. So King would be attack crit. Okay, you've got a whole bunch of random gear all the way down as well. I honestly would pull all this gear off. It's a bit of a hassle, and start fresh, apart from basically maybe even this top row, like this row to here. Oh no, sorry, probably to about here maybe. This is fine. This needs to change, this needs to change. This is attack crit. This is fine. Like, you basically, yeah, want to start it. So you basically want to have your damage dealers have attack crit 9 times out of 10. And then you want your tanks, your supports, your utility units to have HP defense 9 times out of 10. Right? Like, that's basically the way you want to set up. And then once you've got that set up and you've kind of... Yeah, so I'd start again almost here. And then what I would do is I would invest in... Like, I'd put the gear on the units that you want to invest in, right? Like that'd be the staple. So keep your gear on the good people, then take it all off, put it on the heroes that you want to improve or get better, or you want to invest in, like whether it's Super Awakening coins, whatever it is. And then that can be your like starting point almost, and then you can basically start giving HP defense to all your other heroes to improve your box CC, right? Using some of that equipment you've got, and also farming the equipment through here. Yeah, whether you want to use, like whether you want to do it slowly and passively over time like I do, because I do this every time I get asked to clear a free stage, because this counts towards your free stage. So that's what I do, or whether you just want to go in hard and maybe spend a whole bunch of auto clear tickets if you want to. If you've got them, you can do that as well. But yeah, that's how I would go about it, and that's how I'd probably start off fixing this, is just kind of start from scratch. Like... Crit defense, lifesteal, and crit damage. Okay. This barn can be defense for the dogs, but yeah, start again, man, is honestly what I'd recommend without being too harsh. You've done super well to start off and like gear all this stuff. So I know you know how to gear. Like this, like I can tell that you know how to do this, right? Because you've done it up here. It's just fixing this a little bit. Like, you probably would maybe just done recommended equipment and thrown them on the heroes just to get them out of your inventory or something like that. But honestly, I would even go in and like some of the stuff that you probably don't need, like you don't need crit chance on this hero, right? So you could probably get rid of this. This has attack pieces, yeah. You could probably just like salvage this and then change that for equipment enhancing and get in like equipment enhancing stones and awakening stones, right? So yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here. Like, I won't hound on this. I think I've kind of made my point, I think, and harped on it enough. But basically, yeah, this needs a little bit of a rework. Otherwise, like, this top part, awesome. Like, this is really good. But this just needs a little bit of love a bit further down and into here. Yeah. Cool, let's check out his PvP teams, because I'm actually very interested to see his PvP and his brawl after seeing that. Just because, well, mainly his brawl. That is a cool looking, outfit for Zeldris. Also, apologies, my man, I did change your music in your tavern because the one you had on was throwing me off quite a lot. So you know, I'll change it back for you, but it was a bit interesting. Okay. Yep. So this is Max Commax CC. This is our full. I mean, this is literally the team that I run, so I definitely can't throw any shade. The only way I'd say we could probably make this a little bit better is if you do get an HP defense set for Escanor, but we're a little way from that, so this works perfectly fine for now, and his combat class is already 65k, so I'm pretty sure that's already higher than my Escanor's, so that's not bad at all. I'm going to get rid of that. Awesome, you've given yourself a lot of food, so this is really good. Definitely don't forget about these. I often forget about these in terms of when I'm clearing the demons, because these will give you extra mats, as you guys know. This is good that you've given yourself a lot of food. I do like that. So 290, so with CC food, what are you at? 318, that is very respectable. I think you almost beat me. I think I'm only like 322. So, and again, you know, I'm been playing the game for I think a lot longer than you. So dude, this is really wicked to see. This is a hella strong team. And I have a feeling you're probably going to beat me in ungeared. Yeah, 191. I think I'm about 189, 190. I think somewhere around there. So I think you beat me. So your investment in cosmetics is definitely paid off for this team. Yeah, you're at Master. Master 1, 50 gems. Well, you're not at Champ yet. I reckon you can definitely get to Champ. I reckon you can definitely get into Champ with this team. I mean, yeah, I've shown you guys videos on my team and what I use for this, but, you know, I'd AoE, Infect, attack with melee, and then Esterosa attack, and you pretty much one-shot an Escanor. But yeah, you can definitely get up into... Oh, where am I? Weekly Award. You can definitely get up into Champ. Like, I think I'm Champ 2 with pretty much the same team. So I reckon if you go hard on this man, you'll definitely make it higher. And what have you got here? Gold. Yeah, you can definitely go higher than gold as well, I'd say. Again, mine might be slightly different just because I'm in the Asia server, not the global server. But like, this is a good team, man, and I reckon you can climb with this team for sure. The very least, I reckon you can get to platinum. So keep going, keep on that PvP grind when you can, and I reckon you can climb. And lucky last, let's have a look at his brawl stuff. I want to see his team. Demon team, yep. Yep. 182, okay. So, yeah, I'd be interested. What's your ranking? 72k, okay. 663. I reckon you could, because you've got Suicide Fraudrin as well, don't you? So this is a good team to run for sure. Definitely run this team. I like this team a lot. I would recommend getting him to UR, but that's me nitpicking. Almost just put Fraudrin in here. Have I not spelt that correctly? Like, you could just put him in, and then when he instant, because the thing with Brawl guys is you obviously don't control the fights, so they'll kill Fraudrin, and then your 4 out of 6 Trader Melee and your 6 out of 6 Escanor would just insta-wipe, right? You wouldn't even really need anything else. And then with like a strong demon team at the start, and then just like an insta-wipe brawl team here, this might work. I don't know. This setup is still really strong, but I just feel like if you just had the insta-wipe like ults, then I think you'd do really, really well. At least that's why I'm jealous. I still need that blue Fraudrin and that Liz. They are eluding me. And then, yeah, I kind of expected this team to be a little bit less, just because you don't have the heroes to back it up, which is fine. Like, you really only need 2 strong teams, right? That's really all you need. I'd probably swap those around. Just because Brunhild's not really a PvP unit at all, whereas Barn can actually do a little bit of damage. So this is probably the way I would run it instead. But yeah, potentially think about swapping this out for good old Suicide Fraudrin, because they'll just kill him in Brawl and then you'll just insta-wipe. So if you're struggling like winning with this team, then I definitely think you should do that. Otherwise, not bad. That's kind of exactly the way I expected it to look. And then, yeah, so I think that's pretty much it, guys. That's why has he been spending his Brawl points? Yes, he has. Good man. Okay, so shout out to Gatto again. Thank you for letting me use your account, man. It was a pretty solid couple of just little things you need to do in terms of like clearing out your items and you know, doing your time limit dungeon, and then the main thing you need to do is have a look at this and sort this out. But you know, I think you know that as well, and we've harped on that enough. But otherwise, man, great kind of starting level account. You've invested very wisely in these top units, I think, especially these two, of course, and this one here. I think you'll. And these two. This is more PvP focused, right? So that these kind of 5 will carry you through the game. Probably recommend maybe bringing him up a little bit, maybe at least fully Super Awakening him for a good link. But you do have a few Super Awakening coins there that you can invest in any of these. Like, I'd probably go maybe Freya, Brunhild, Sariel, Elder, like anything along those lines. I think you'll be on the right track. It's more just kind of, okay, do I want to keep building out a PvP Brawl team, or do I want to start focusing on some PvE content and get some Holy Relics? So only you can answer that question, man. But otherwise, I hope you guys all enjoyed that again for another account review. I do have a couple more to do, but again, if you guys do want your account reviews, please, you know, jump in the Discord and then send me a DM. What I do need is just a rough idea of your box CC. And, you know, obviously if you're then happy, you want me to do it, just a few of your details, but we can talk about that in the DMs. But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys, and I will catch you all in the next one.